Transfers are going crazy. Liverpool's £300 million spree might fall apart. Arsenal want Eze. Spurs chasing Mainoo. And Haaland to Barcelona? Let's break it all down, smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's go. Okay, this is not what Man City fans wanted to hear today. Erling Haaland goal machine, robot striker, Viking Terminator is reportedly considering walking away from the Etihad. And no, this isn't some recycled gossip. The move to Barcelona is gaining serious strength, and here's how the dominoes could fall. Let's rewind. Man City had a shockingly subpar season by their sky-high standards. After 4 straight titles, they stumbled their way to third, a full 13 points behind Liverpool. Yikes! A Rodri injury, tactical tweaks, and yes, a slightly human-looking Haaland, 22 goals, still crazy, just not alien level, all played their part in the slip. They tried to fix things in January. Marmoush, Vitor Reis, Ba, Kusanov, Nico Gonzalez. Then came the summer spree. Reinders mean Ait, Nori, Cherki, Svera Nipan, and even Marcus Bettinelli. But now comes the real drama. According to Spanish reports, Barcelona want Haaland as the heir to Lewandowski, and they're quietly building a financial war chest for a 2026 mega deal. Apparently, Haaland's camp has a simple condition. If City don't fight for every trophy again, he's out. That's right, Haaland could ask to leave next summer if Pep's machine shows signs of rust. And get this, his new contract allegedly includes break clauses. One, if City are relegated, never happening, and another if they miss out on the Champions League, closer than you think after this season. Barcelona? They're circling like sharks. Lewandowski's wages are about to vanish. Barca are lining up big player sales, tightening budgets, and preparing to go all in on the Norwegian goal king. They want a new talisman. And Haaland is still on the agenda at Camp Nou. But wait, there's more. Word is, Haaland isn't loving his current role at City. The vibes aren't perfect. The machine-like efficiency? Sure. But is he enjoying it? That's the question. Barcelona think they can offer him not just goals, but legacy, history, romance. You know, the Messi path. Former City winger Sean Wright-Phillips is backing Haaland to bounce back big next season and reclaim the Golden Boot, but even he admits he's got that Drogba-level obsession with perfection. It's all about being the best. And if that perfection isn't happening at the Etihad anymore, maybe a move to Spain is what's next. So here's the big one, folks. Should City panic? Can Barca actually afford this monster transfer in 2026? Is Haaland destined for Camp Nou glory, or is this just summer paper talk? Let me know in the comments, will Haaland stay loyal, or is this the start of the endgame? Alright Gooners, things are heating up in North London. Just when you thought Arsenal's summer spending spree was slowing down, boom, here comes another potential blockbuster. The Gunners are reportedly ready to drop £55 million and offer a 4-year deal to land none other than Crystal Palace's magician Eberechi Eze. Now let's set the scene. Arsenal finish second again, 3rd time in a row. That silver medal starting to feel more like a curse than a compliment. And Arteta? He's had enough. He wants that title. So far, they've been on a mission this window. Martin Zubimendi, Noni Madueke, Christian Mosquera, Christian Nørgaard, Kepa Arrizabalaga, and the pound 64-metre beast himself, Victor Gyökeres, who's about to become their priciest signing of the summer. But wait, there's more. According to Team Talk, Arsenal are lining up a £55 million bid for Eze, but Palace are playing hardball. They want £68 million, and they're not blinking. The Gunners? They're hoping to strike a deal without breaking the bank again. Now here's where it gets spicy. Insiders say Eze has told friends he's already planning his move to the Emirates. Not maybe, not we'll see. The man's practically got his boots packed. He knows the Gunners want him, and he's open to the switch. transfer guru Graham Bailey chimed in, "I'm told Eze is firmly on Arsenal's radar. They've done plenty of work on this one. There's a very good chance Eze ends up a gunner by the end of August." Apparently, Arsenal have kept close contact with Eze's camp all summer long. The interest is real, and now it's all about finding common ground with Palace. But here's the £1 million question. Are Arsenal ready to cough up the full £68 million? Or will they risk missing out on one of England's most exciting attacking talents? Let's not forget Arsenal have already splashed over £130 million, and they're not looking to throw money around just for the vibes. But clearly, Eze fits the Arteta blueprint. Technical, dynamic, fearless. So, do Arsenal bite the bullet and pay the full price? Will Palace stand firm and risk upsetting their star man? Or will we get some last-minute transfer saga drama before the window slams shut? Let me know in the comments. Would Eze be worth the money? And do you think he's the missing piece for Arsenal's title charge? Alright, football fans, brace yourselves, because this is not a drill. Tottenham Hotspur, yes. Spurs have just made a shock move for Manchester United's Kby Mayu, and here's the kicker. They might actually stand a chance of pulling this off. Let's break it down. Manchester United have been busy wheeling and dealing this summer. Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, Diego Leon, and there's more shopping on their list. A striker, a defensive mid, a keeper. It's like they're building a whole new team at Old Trafford. But there's a catch. The books need balancing. They already shipped Marcus Rashford off to Barcelona on loan with a buy option, by the way, massive wage dump, and they're actively trying to offload Garnacho, Antony, Sancho and Tyrell Malacia. It's like a summer clear-out sale in Manchester. And now, while they're trying to hang on tight to Mainoo, contract talks are dragging like a VAR check in the 98th minute. His deal runs till 2027, but there's zero movement on a renewal, and that's where things get spicy. TBR Football dropped the bombshell. Tottenham have made an official inquiry for Kby Mayu, and according to sources, they actually stand a chance of making it happen. Wait, what? Yup. Spurs are watching closely. They admire the 20-year-old, they're keeping tabs on the contract limbo, and they smell blood in the water. Why could this work? Manager Ruben Amorim reportedly wants another midfielder. Mainoo could get pushed down the pecking order. With the World Cup around the corner, Kobbie wants regular football, and that's something Spurs, and even Chelsea, could offer. Tottenham see an opportunity here, and to be fair, it's not the craziest idea. Mainoo's had some injuries, he's not guaranteed starts, and United are in squad shuffle mode. And then there's Gary Neville, waving the academy flag like a proud dad at sports day. He said, "Mainoo, no, that's a step too far. We should be building around this kid." But is the club listening, or are they quietly preparing to cash in while the hype's still hot? So here's the big question. Should United be keeping Mainoo at all costs? Or would a £40, 50M plus bid from Spurs be too tempting to turn down? Let me know in the comments, is this smart business or an unforgivable betrayal of homegrown talent? And hey, if Spurs actually land Mainoo, you better believe North London's going to erupt. Smash that like, subscribe for more wild transfer updates. And guys, buckle up, because the transfer window just went nuclear. Liverpool thought they were cruising new boss. Arnslot already bagged the Premier League in his debut season. No big deal, right? And the club's been throwing cash like it's confetti at a wedding. Florian Wirtz? Check. Jeremy Frimpong? Yep. Milos Kerkez? Why not? And as of yesterday, Hugo Ekitike is now rocking up at Anfield. Total summer spend? Oh, just a casual £300 million. But here's the twist, their top summer target, Alexander Isak, might be about to slip through their fingers. Yup, the silky Swede from Newcastle was supposed to be Anfield bound, with the Reds reportedly ready to drop £120 million for him. Things looked promising until he mysteriously didn't travel with the rest of the Magpies squad to Asia. Cue the rumours. At first, Newcastle played it cool. It's just a precaution, he's got a thigh niggle. And then boom, the Daily Mail drops the bombshell. Isak's told the Toon Army he's ready to peace out. Now here's where it gets crazy. Saudi giants Al-Hilal have stepped in like an overpowered FIFA Ultimate Team and said, £150 million? Say no more. That's right, they're ready to match Newcastle's asking price. No haggling, no drama. TBR Football's Graham Bailey spilled the tea. Al-Hilal want a top striker. Piff's ready to write the cheque. And by the way, Isak's agent just happened to be chatting it up with the Saudi press last week. Total coincidence? Yeah, sure. So now the big question. Would Isak actually go to Saudi? He's been called one of the best strikers on the planet. Is he ready to trade Champions League dreams for Riyadh riches? Liverpool? According to Fabrizio Romano, the transfer oracle himself, they are still the main club in for Isak. Despite the Chelsea rumours, he made it clear, Chelsea? Nah. They're busy chasing Xavi Simons and Joral Hato. The only team seriously in on Isak is, and has always been, Liverpool. But here's the kicker. With Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez still stuck at Anfield, the Reds might not be able to pull the trigger before the Saudis swipe him. Meanwhile, over in Toontown, journalist Luke Edwards says Newcastle still insist Isak's not for sale. But now they've got a sulky superstar on their hands, and Eddie Howe is going to need to go full therapist to get this sorted before the season kicks off. So to sum up, Liverpool are circling, Isak wants out, Al-Hilal are waving wads of cash, and Newcastle are clinging on like it's a breakup they weren't ready for. Let me know what you think in the comments, Isak to Anfield. Or is the Saudi cheque too good? And that's a wrap on the madness, but trust me, the transfer chaos is far from over. Let me know in the comments. Is Isak heading to Saudi? Should Arsenal go all in on Eze? And is Haaland really Camp Nou bound? Smash that like button if you're loving the drama, hit subscribe for daily updates, and don't forget to ring that bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Catch you in the next one.